What's up, folks? Happy New Year. By the time you see this, it'll be a couple days after New Year's, but I get it done when I can get it done. This is a donation request, and you saw the title. I don't know the artist, but it's Dave Alvin with Rosie Flores, and I don't know either artist, and the song is Goodbye Again, and this is a donation made by Matt Gallardo. Matt, thank you for the donation and the request, my friend. And you said, just a simple little note, that Dave Alvin wrote this as a tribute to Conway and Loretta. So you said it's sort of like a continuation of their story. So that's all I know about this song. So let's see what we're getting into on that. I like the theme. I like it when songwriters and lyricists take the risk of doing something new or avant-garde or both. Here we go. Dave Alvin. Rosie Flores. Ah,
Goodbye was the last word you said to me.
That was so long ago. Won't you forgive me, please?
Did you get my letters? Did you read them at all?
Well, you know I'm no good at writing, but I've been meaning to call.
And I saw your new love. She looks a little like me.
Saw that coming.
It's just like an angel, if that's what you mean. Oh, but we've had some troubles, and I've been thinking of you.
Or not
But
to.
if you're asking to come back, tell me what would you do?
Oh, I thought she was going to say, if you're going to come back, what would you need? But she'd say, what would you do? Well, that's a whole different take.
Goodbye again. Goodbye again. Do you really want me, or do you just need a friend? My arms long to hold you, feel the warmth of your skin. But it would hurt me too much to say goodbye again.
Well, I
Love the
promise
Latin influence.
that this time my love will be true. And baby, I promise I'll always be here just for you.
I wanna believe you. I wish I could try, but the last word you tell me is always goodbye. Would you say
So hard to trust.
goodbye again? Goodbye again. Do you really want me, or do you just need a friend?
How my arms long to hold you and feel the touch of your skin.
But it would hurt me too much to hear goodbye again.
That'd be brutal. You'd feel like an idiot, too.
Goodbye was the last word you said to me.
Ooh. Nice twist in the end. He'd been saying it, and then she just said no, goodbye. So she got the final goodbye in this. Yeah, that a great concept. I like their voices. There were times I couldn't quite figure out. I knew once Rosie reminded me of Alison Krauss initial moments, not throughout, because their voices are different, but every so often an artist, as you know, sounds like someone else. And Rosie sounded a little bit like Alison Krauss at time. She sounded like someone else at another time, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And he sounded a little bit in moments like John Prine, but nonetheless, yeah, I mean, that's a simple concept. Songs like this, you could add so much to it. And I've said this before in other songs in different ways, but the challenge to true artistry is what to leave out. That's the same thing with writing. It's so much. I was reading years ago a book by, or maybe it was in his magazine, National Review, William F. Buckley, who was one of my favorite authors. And he passed about 10 years ago. But the way he wrote, he sent me to the dictionary on every page, the way he made his points. He was writing a letter to somebody or what have you, but he said, if I'd had more time, I would have made it shorter. And you're like, yeah, because it's easy just to keep typing thoughts out, stream of consciousness. The challenge is cut it down. And this song was very concise. It's like, I'd love to come back. And she's like, well, basically, every time you come back, you say goodbye. And I can't handle that. And that is one of those things where I've never been told goodbye twice because I've never gone back to somebody a second time. After they were gone, I was like, that's fine. Trust is broken. I wouldn't trust you again. So that's not my style, but I can understand. And I've known people who have gone back to a relationship only to get smoked again by the same person. And I just think, man, because part of you is not only are you heartbroken again, you feel like a fool. It's like, I knew better. It's like anytime a relationship goes south or sour in the first place, you're like, I saw signs in the beginning, but I ignored them. But then after a relationship goes bad and it's the other person's fault by and large, and then you take them back and they do it again, the self-indictments begin, and perhaps justifiably so, maybe not. But we human beings are a hopeful people at times. We're forgiving people. And, love doesn't die. The like and the trust, that dies. That reduces in any case, and it can even die. But love, there's always a certain something in you. Whether it's you love who they are or love who they could become. Sometimes we like the idea of who somebody could be or what they could become more than what they are. And then you've got expectations that they're going to become that idea, and you could then become the problem when they're not meeting those expectations because you've got this false notion of what a person in your mind is supposed to be. And what's the expression? That expectations are resentments under construction. And it's okay to have some expectations of proper behavior in your children or whatnot, but in a relationship, it can be very difficult to figure out, do I love this person for who they are now, or do I have some grander notion of who they could become? Am I romanticizing who they are? But Matt Gallardo, good choice of song. I love the Latin influence. I love the Spanish influence, the Spanish guitar. It's just beautiful. I mean, seriously, it's another element from another culture, a different style, a different feel, and you know it when you hear it. And it's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I got to rate this song. Oh boy, Matt. All right, the number that popped into my head when I realized I had to rate it was an 8.6. Popped right into my head. So that's what I'm going with. I liked it. It was intriguing. I liked its simplicity. And it's kind of based on a true story, right? So, Matt, you can add your nuances to my commentary or whatever you want to say in the comments. Obviously, those are open to anybody. So, Dave, Alvin, and Rosie Flores, goodbye again. Who who can't relate to this on some level, even if it didn't happen to you, you know? We all know somebody. So there you have it. Thanks again, folks. Happy New Year. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country. And thank you again, Matt.